Now, even if the guns fall silent tomorrow, the shockwaves of the West Asia war will continue to ripple across the global economy.
Well, a lasting gulf of insecurity that will haunt markets and supply chains and households for months to come ahead. The war in West Asia is not just a regional conflict, it is a systemic economic disruption with global consequences, as we're already seeing. Australia's Prime Minister has already warned his country that the economic impact will be long-lasting, and he is not alone. From Europe to the Gulf, governments and industries are preparing for a prolonged period of instability.
The months ahead may not be easy. I want to be upfront about that. No government can promise to eliminate the pressures that this war is causing. I can promise we will do everything we can to protect Australia from the worst of it.
Now, at the heart of this crisis lies one critical energy choke point. The near halt in shipments through the Strait of Hormuz has sent shockwaves through global energy markets. Oil, natural gas and fertilizer prices have all surged sharply, leading to a rise in cost of living across the world.
Well, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, now estimates that inflation across G20 economies could be 1.2 percentage points higher in 2026 due to these disruptions alone. And that is just the baseline scenario. In a worst case outcome where energy prices remain elevated for longer, global growth could slow even further, dropping by an additional 0.5 percentage points, while inflation could climb even higher.
But the impact goes far beyond energy. The Strait of Hormuz is not just an oil route. It is a lifeline for global trade. The disruption has choked the flow of critical materials like urea and ammonia that are essential for fertilizers, driving up food costs and deepening food insecurity in vulnerable countries.
Well, the damage on the ground is also significant. More than 40 energy assets across the region have been severely damaged. Major producers have declared force majeure. Production has been interrupted. Exports of petrochemicals and raw materials have been hit hard. Even if shipping resumes tomorrow, the backlog, the infrastructure damage and the loss of output will take months, if not longer, to recover from.
Well, Europe is ready and it's already bracing for impact. The European Union is considering emergency measures, something that resembles the 2022 energy crisis response. When Russia had shut out oil and gas supply, these measures include cutting electricity taxes, reducing grid costs, and even urging citizens to drive less, fly less, and work from home. Countries are delaying clean energy transitions, reviving coal, and introducing industrial aid schemes.
But perhaps one of the most striking consequences is in a less discussed manner. The critical helium market. The war has severely disrupted global helium supply, with major production hubs impacted and export routes blocked. And this is not a trivial issue. Helium is essential for medical imaging, for semiconductor manufacturing, and even for advanced technologies, including electric vehicles and aerospace systems. Supply was tight even before this conflict started. But now the shortage could last years. Demand is expected to double by 2035, but supply chains are now more fragile than ever.
Now, what this all points to is a single sobering reality. This war is not just a moment, it is a multi-layered economic shock. Even if peace returns quickly and even as quick as tomorrow, when Donald Trump made a crucial announcement regarding the West Asia war, the aftershocks will still linger.
Well, the Gulf may reopen and ships may sail again through Hormuz, but the sense of vulnerability in energy, in trade, in global interdependence will remain.